Greetings and welcome to Let's Play Paint. It is midnight my time. I have to wake up in 5.5 hours. For some reason I can't sleep. And I did a grave mistake of checking my comments on YouTube one last time before trying to sleep. And somebody decided to spoil the fucking last boss battle in Yeast to me because I dared to say that the first boss is pretty hard. I don't know what is up at the moment with spoilers. I really don't know. Terraria, backseating, spoiling on how to defeat bosses, on what equipment I need, and so on and so forth. Yeast, how hard this game is, that there will be a lot of grinding later on, how to defeat the last boss. I am really sick about this. I try my best to scrounge up enough enthusiasm in order to entertain you people, in order to carry on my Let's Plays, because I do enjoy Let's Playing. I've been doing it now for almost 6 years. Almost 6 years. I tried my best to keep it up as good as possible, even through the harshest depressions that I had. And people just decide to take a shit on it. And it's not even trolls. It's not even people who dislike my content. It's apparently people who like my content. But they still don't grasp the notion of not fucking spoiling games, Let's Plays that are currently in progress. If I finish a game and I missed something, feel free to tell me. Mostly, I don't give a fuck. If I finish the game is done for me. I don't care if you missed the super secret sort of awesomeness if you had talked to this character. I don't give a fuck. I beat the game is done. But you can tell me. Feel free to. Not when I'm currently uploading these parts. It's a simple thing. That's why I have paint on. So even people with a little bit smaller minded people also grasp this. Let's say this is a timeline here, okay? This is a timeline, okay? Timeline. Time goes in this direction. We start at 0. That's when I first hit record. The first time I hit record, that's 0. I haven't played anything of the game yet. Okay? So then I record for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Yes? Okay? 30 minutes. I upload this part to YouTube. You, the viewer, watch this part. That's you. That are my viewers. They're all happy people. Some are a little bit the downsy. So, okay. So you saw this part. The only part you are allowed to talk to is this area here. This area. Don't tell me if I missed something like, here's the start of a side quest that I could still do. Yes, but I missed it. No, you don't talk about this. You don't talk about this part here, or this part, and you fucking don't talk about. Let me get a little bit bigger brush. Let's take this here. You fucking don't talk about the end of the game. It's not that hard. It's not such a hard concept. I don't want to know if the last boss is hard. I don't want to know if the last boss is easy. I have a pretty strict no spoiler rule. That is not that hard to understand. All of the fucking Phoenix Wright games got spoiled to me by not any more friend of mine. Not because he spoiled it. I got pissed at him. I told him to fuck off for a few weeks. That wasn't why we stopped being friends, bro. Yeah. all of the fucking Phoenix Wright. I loved the Phoenix Wright series, and all the fucking endings got spoiled to me. And it pisses me off. I want to go into a movie without, for example, without knowing anything. I don't want to know that there is a plot twist. I don't want to know what the plot twist is at all. I don't even want to know if somebody dies in there. Anybody. I don't want to know anything. I want to go into a movie. I want to know the general premise. A superhero beats up supervillain. That's all I need to know. I don't care if the supervillain turns out to be the good guy or something. I don't. That would be a spoiler. That would be a twist. A spoiler. Nothing. It's not that fucking hard. Why can't people grasp this concept? Do not talk about stuff that has not happened yet. I'm going to ban now, from now on, everybody who backseats me and who spoils me. If you want to know a good way of hinting, the thing is, you can ask, like, hey, there are some hotkeys you are apparently not aware of. Do you want me to tell you? That I can check them myself and say, oh yeah, thanks, I didn't know that there was actually a hotkey. Falaga is pretty good in that regard. If you want to know how to properly quotation mark backseat without me getting pissed at you, then look what Falaga does. A little hint. Not a direct spoiler, not you have to hit H in order to... It's a stupid example because that's not really a spoiler or something like that. It's just explaining the fucking controls. But something like that. Nothing story-wise. Don't hint at me at missed side quests. If I don't find them, I don't do them. Simple as that. Otherwise, I would have a walkthrough open and I would play after the walkthrough. I don't want to do this. I want to explore or experience the games like I would experience them myself. And with the exception of adventure games, I kinda like to get into things myself. You know? I like having... I had a chat earlier with Zakat, whatever. About Terraria, and he mentioned the different ores, and I was like, you know, I like finding out these little, I like having these little aha moments myself doing a let's play. That's kind of the meat of a let's play. How does somebody else play a game? Get entertained by him? Laugh at my failures. I don't care too much. At least not doing let's play. Doing streaming is something different. But you can, if I fuck up royally, that's the part of the game. That's part of the let's play. But don't be condescending. Don't backseat, and don't fucking spoil boss fights that are kinda the meat of the game. Especially since I said, hey, the normal enemies are kinda easy. They aren't really a challenge, so the only challenge I have are the boss fights, and if you spoil the boss fights to me, there is no fucking challenge. Until I hit max level in Y's, E's, whatever, I am going to most likely grind in between parts when I can't defeat a boss. As soon as I hit max level, well, I'm kinda fucked, am I? So I do have to figure out how to defeat the bosses without brute forcing them. But that's the name of the game. That's what you have to do in fucking video games. If you want to make I said it in my last backseating video, you can feel free to make your own videos if you know so much about the fucking game. I can promote you. I can say, hey, go to this guy. He knows the last boss of fucking Ys. Have fun watching him. I don't give a fuck anymore. I am so close. Seriously, I'm so close to saying, fuck it all. I'm uploading a Let's Play series when I'm fucking done with the game. At least I can't get backseated then. Or spoiled or anything. True, there is no interaction with the viewers anymore. Like, oh, hey, what's your next plan? I was like, yeah, I already beat the game. Oh, something like that. I don't want to do that. I really, really don't want to do that. But apparently that's not possible anymore. I know, I don't even care for trolls. If someone tells me that I sound like a faggot, I can live with that. As long as it doesn't happen like 30 times in 5 days like it did happen in the past. If some random asshole comes to my channel and smears my Let's Plays, I don't give a fuck. But I can't undo backseating. I can drink raspberry spirit until I forgot what I've read. The worst thing you can do to me is backseating. Seriously. So don't fucking do it. Okay? Are we... Everybody understood? Everybody understood this concept. Ela uploads 30 minutes of video. You can talk about stuff that happened in these 30 minutes. You can say, oh, I know this game, I love it. That's okay. But don't tell me specific things about stuff that happens here. Don't do that. It's not that hard. But why is this concept so fucking hard for some people? I don't understand it. Think before you hit the publish button when you make a fucking comment. It's not... Anyways, I try to get some sleep. Hopefully I will get some. And yeah, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see each other soon. So take care and goodbye. I don't even care if you fucking hit the like button.